Good afternoon, sirs.
Yes, good afternoon.
So I welcome you to this brief session. I will be engaging you for some few minutes. So first of all, I would want to know your personal backgrounds. I understand that you've been to several missions before you came here. So if you could run us through the missions you've worked before you came to Moscow finally.
Okay. Thank you very much for the question.
You're welcome.
Yes, my first mission was in Nairobi, Kenya.
Okay.
I stayed there for 4 years from 2008 to 2012. Then I came back to the ministry and then worked for about 2 or 3 years. Then 2016, I left to Iran, Tehran, the capital, where I stayed there for 4 years before coming to the ministry back to work.
Ooh.
And then after a period of 2 years, I came back to Moscow. I was a student here years back, about 30 years ago.
This is the first time we're hearing this.
1992 and 1996, before I joined the foreign ministry. It was a good thing to be back, to see the changes and everything. Yes.
Your background before you got to Moscow.
Thank you, my brother. I started from Iran, Havana, Cuba.
Okay.
I was in Cuba from 2002 to 2006.
Okay.
And then, as my colleague indicated, I came back to the ministry. You know, our work is rotational. So after the 4 years, I came back to the ministry and I work in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, specifically in the protocol department. Then I went to Iran. What happened was that Ghana mission in Iran was then closed. I think it was closed in 1983, it was closed. So 2008, a decision was made for the reopening of the mission. And we happened to be those who were sent. I was even the first to go prepare the ground before my seniors came for the reopening of the mission in Iran.
Okay.
So I was in Iran from 2008 to 2012. Then I came back to the ministry. I worked again in the ministry. And then 2017 to 2021, I was in Brussels. I had to call it Belgium, you know. And then came back 2026. I was there 2027 to 2017 to 2021. So I came back 2021. And then fortunately for me, 2022, I found myself here. And this time with my brother. You know, he's my twin brother.
Yes.
Yeah, so God made things possible. If I tell you how it happened, you will not believe it. Yes, because we have a precedence list. Precedence list in that if, like he goes to Accra today, if he goes to Accra today, he write his name down as having arrived on the date. He is leaving in July.
Okay.
So when I go in August, in terms of precedence list for posting is ahead of me.
Okay.
So when assuming there is vacancy in November, he will go ahead of him because he came returned from posting ahead of me. So therefore, he came back 2020, then I came back from Brussels 2021. This is what happened. 2022, when he was being posted to Moscow. I was the last but one. I was the line was drawn in front of me because there was somebody who came higher than me.
Okay.
We all came together actually, but I didn't know he was rushing to register his name. So he did. So I was behind him. And then somebody from nowhere said he was not interested in coming to Moscow.
Okay.
So he withdrew, let me put it that way. So there was vacancy for Moscow.
Oh, okay.
And then here I come, I find myself here. And for once, the two of us who are working in the ministry for the past 29 years as brothers, we are here together.
Oh, okay.
So it's so beautiful.
Yes. Actually, I was going to ask that your working relationship, did it start here or because you two have an extraordinary working relationship? Just like the ambassador said, you are literally like twins. One does not move.
And that's why I'm saying that I really helped in championing some of the interventions that you have all witnessed today. Either to when I came, there were a lot of stories that you all know.
Yes.
So that was a privy to a lot of stories, which may make a lot of sense. But since we came and we are brothers. We gel.
Yes.
Yeah.
The beauty of it is that it's not about who is seeing the light at a particular time, but what is being done, what is being achieved at a particular time. If what is being achieved make material sense, why not all put our heads together, rally behind each other, and get solutions?
Yes.
Life is about solution, and rather than who is doing this, who is doing that.
Yeah.
Once we understand ourselves, that is why we have achieved a lot.
Yes.
I mean, both on the local staff front, the diplomatic staff front. If I should say some of them, which you'll be surprised. Some of the things we have come to achieve, because we are not supposed to speak to that, which one are not going to take part. They are tangible evidence. It has a near to almost all the local staff benefit here. And we continue doing it before we leave. So we want to leave a legacy behind. So we will come back. It will just a matter of just working in the field.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So that takes me to my next question. I would want to know what has been your most challenging period in your execution of your missions work here in Moscow. The most challenging period or task.
Okay, Femi, thank you very much. You see, I am looking at the plus side of life. And by the plus side of what I mean is that you try to look at the positives. In every human endeavor, you may have negatives.
Yes.
Colleagues may not understand you. People may not understand you, but they are all in the marginals. But the heart of it is the tangible evidence we are all seeing. So in every human institution, you may have some may disagree momentarily. There are some who disagree momentarily. But later on, they come back, they tell you, sorry, we got it wrong. And most of them, when they disagree, they come back and say that we are sorry, we disagree. But life goes on. At the end of the day, if you're a leader, I kept saying that I call it leadership by open book management concept. There's some concept called open book management concept. What it means is that your life is, people can see through you. You understand me? Yes. Your life is so true, people can see through you. So whatever you are doing, even if you disagree with me, you can see through that this man is aiming at achieving something for our collective good, but not for himself. So at the end of the day, somebody will disagree with me momentarily, but after sleeping over it, the next day will come, they'll come and give you a hug. Of course, he or she cannot open his mouth and say that, Charlie, I got you wrong, I was taking you on. But the hug alone demonstrates everything. Action speaks louder than words. So I think that has been the trend. So I'll tell you the truth, we are excited. Myself, my twin brother here, we are like Siamese twins, and we are excited by everything. So in every human institution, like I said, of course, you won't have everybody getting on board. But at the end of the day, what has been achieved is for our collective good.
Yes. Yes. Thank you very much. All right. So, Mr. Eved, I would want to ask you, I know you like to explore a lot. So, as you are leaving Moscow, what one thing are you going to miss about Moscow?
Like you mentioned, that's why I try to do my best, the opportunity that I had here. Yeah. And I'll miss the system.
Okay.
I mean, the way things work, yes, the transport system efficiency, moving about, the people too, and then, places to see. Me, my work, I combine it together with leisure. Because when again. So I think those are the things I'll miss.
One last thing you leave for your compatriots here. I know anytime you come to your office, you always give us an advice. So the final advice you're going to give us before we finally depart from Moscow.
Okay, I'll let my brother say it.
Yeah, I think that in every human endeavor, I thought Dr. Mr. Wapare, if you're having a very good competition, almost every day we come to our office, there's one thing I say which is consistent. Always look ahead. Always look ahead. We are all here and we come from different backgrounds, different persuasions, different homes, and the base is not the same. Somebody comes from a family which has already established, come from Kena Jepon family. Somebody come from that KK seller family. Somebody come from that plantain sellers family. So you are all not coming from the base, one single base. The base are different. So what will you do? Look ahead. Look for opportunities. There's something called SWOT. Strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threat. Two are intrinsic. The other two are outside forces. The strengths and weaknesses are yourself. So look for, they are internal, intrinsic, peculiar to you. Look into your strength and then take advantage of the situation and move and maximize your strength. What are your weaknesses? Identify your weaknesses and work on them. Opportunities and threats. What are opportunities? You'll be looking through newspapers. If there's an opportunity somewhere, blah blah, instead of you to go and fool around, take that opportunity and take it to your advantage. What are threats? Threats are external forces, things that you cannot control. So just like the opportunity, so you must all guard yourself against those external threats. So that on the day, you know that this, excuse me to say that, this thing, if I do, I'm going to get problem. If this thing, if I do, I'm going to, so you don't go near where you're going to have problems. So look ahead of yourself. Give yourself specific time limit. Set up what I call SMART objective for yourself. SMART means specific. M means measurable. A means achievable. R means realistic. T means time bound. I'm giving myself 5 years from now. 5 years from now, I'll show my PhD and be here. 6 years from now, I should be get this and be here. So those are your objectives. So that is what I would advise each and every student. I mentor a lot of students. I've done more than 15 of graduate students here. And this is the line of train of thought. And they are all appreciative of it, myself and my colleague here. So that's what I will leave you with.
Okay.
I think the same thing, my brother, will say, because we work together on the same strength.
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Obviously, the two of you have etched your names in the legacy of the community here. Even though you are living here, I know your names will not live here. We thank you very much for your service, and we wish you very well in your future endeavors. Thank you very much.